Whether it's your first apartment in the city, a trendy suburban townhouse, or that dream family home on a golf estate, there's a home for everyone on private property.
Apply for your home loan with the bank awarded Best Home Loans Product in Africa. Make things happen. Nedbank.
Welcome to Win a Home, the Design Edition. On today's show, our contestants have to put their financial savvy to the test as they spend the biggest room budget on Win a Home. 11 contestants going in, and who will be coming out? There's no lounging about this week on Win a Home.
Previously on Win a Home, the Design Edition, our contestants were given a second shot at decorating their bedrooms, as their first attempts didn't impress. Each team was paired with a mentor, a top local designer, and Bespoke came out tops, winning an extra 5,000 Rand for their next room. DeTale failed to shine and had to vote out one of their own, a listless Lance who actually asked to go.
Hi contestants, I hope you're ready for your next room challenge. You have to get it right the first time because there are no second chances. This week, you will be designing the lounge. With your mentor's guidance and a budget of 50,000 Rand to create a show-stopping lounge.
50,000 Rand, that is a great budget. And we've got a bonus of 5,000 Rand because we're winners. And we're gonna make the most of our money.
Not only is this one of the biggest budgets on the show, but LG will also be giving you a state-of-the-art centerpiece. A 55-inch OLED television accompanied by cutting-edge sound. This week, we're raising the stakes. Only the winning room will be safe from elimination. The remaining two teams will each lose one member.
Whew. I don't want to lose anybody in my team. I think we've had trauma. But if it gets to that, somebody has to go, but it can't be me. No.
We've already lost a member. Is it going to be me?
I'm feeling very nauseous about that.
Good luck, contestants. And may the best lounge win.
Once on site, Team Bespoke relay their grand plans for a feature wall to their mentor, designer Ntokozo and Ntuli.
The concept for our room this week is living a good life. We've got a bit of Havana, Cuba, bit of attitude, energy, and color, and we're trying to be bold and daring.
So in terms of this feature wall, how do we integrate the TV and make it look beautiful, whether it's on or off?
You must remember, in terms of technology, the reason why they're introducing curved plasma is so that it's an exhibitionist style. Try to show it in the way that you are showing off that you have this curved TV that nobody else has. It's a sculptural piece.
Yeah.
As for Team Blueprint, their mentor, designer Grant Webster, has to remind them that it's important they keep a bigger picture in mind to avoid getting lost amid their smaller details.
Unfortunately, I wasn't here for the briefing with our mentor, Grant, but I hope that my team got the right information. Yeah.
You need to have a big idea. Okay?
Yeah.
You can't go, I like this couch, I like this thing, because then you're making small decisions. You need to know where you're going with the whole thing. So what's the concept? Because you're going to find a couch, find a lamp, find a thing, and then you're going to put it in, and you make everything work around it. Okay? So, big idea first.
Basically, we've got one concept for the whole house, which is seaside hues. Basically, it's taking the exterior, bringing it within the space. So it's your contrasts of your blues, your greens, your whites, your natural timbers. We're doing a whole lot of reclaimed wood. We're doing your whites and, a punch of color because it's a young couple who we're designing for because we've created our clients for the space.
Because if you're sitting like here, and imagine you're sitting in the room, and you're looking here, what do I see? I don't see anybody. I don't see there. So there's two tricks. Okay, turn the couch. Slightly, or what else can we do?
Come on, Wonka.
No, I'm not sure, but
mirror this whole wall.
Mirror.
That is big. Now I'm looking at everything. I'm still looking that way. My most important view is here, and when I stand there and I look here, it just looks like the room is huge.
Our mentor's advice was quite extreme for some of the members, but I think it's quite cool, and obviously because you know what he's talking about.
Now, will Team DeTale's idea get the thumbs up on their plans from mentor designer Schane Anderson?
What have you planned?
First of all, we'd like to use the TV area as a feature. So we wanted to use a lot of recycled materials, natural materials. If it's wood, it should look like wood, not with varnish or glossed. If it's metal, it should have that rust, you know. Everything should be authentic.
We want to put a false wall coming across here with a recess for the TV, and then on this return as well into here.
Okay, and how far do you want to return this?
Probably just midway, probably onto this line over here.
My mentor has a lot of experience and it shows with everything she says.
What is our furniture layout like?
We're not too sure, but we're thinking of an L-shaped couch. We don't want to put seating here because then it's not functional. Because as you walk in, you want an open space there to actually enter the lounge area.
That sounds fantastic. Just bring that comfort thing in that they want. Remember, they want comfort. Okay, guys, all of the best. See you soon.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
A space that used to be bush and cane fields has now given birth to Durban's hottest new development. The man responsible, Construction ID Director Charles Thompson. You've got a really awesome job, man.
Coming along, man.
You gotta show me around. Charles, Ilala Ridge is beautiful. What makes this the ideal space for Ilala views?
Over the last 10 years, this whole precinct, as you can look out over here, has been, very highly developed. So it's the last piece of land on the ridge in a secure state, which is obviously what people are hunting for. Security within close proximity to the city. So that's why we chose this site.
And how did you get involved with the space?
The landowner who bought the land about 10 years ago phoned us and just asked us to assist him on the delivery of the project. So we were called in to ensure a quality product was delivered.
The 108 square meter grand prize 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment unit is positioned on the first floor and comes with 2 parking bays.
Oh, now that is what you call a view. What are we actually standing on?
We're standing on the actual steel that's inside the slab. So effectively we're in the slab of the balcony.
The balcony which has an amazing view. And going into the inside of the space, what are the features that we can expect?
We've got a 2-bed, 2-bath apartment, open plan dining, lounge and kitchen, and then all flowing out the aluminium doors onto these balconies, so obviously you enjoy the view.
Oh,
it's going to be an amazing space.
Oh, it sounds beautiful. Cut you a deal.
Yeah.
A Winner Home viewer is going to get this. What about a presenter?
I don't think so, my man.
I tried. It's going to be a lot easier for you to be a winner.
Simply vote online for your favorite team at winnerhome.tv and you'll be entered into our grand prize draw where you could win a 2-bedroom home at Ilala Views in Durban, or the all-new Mercedes GLC, or 50,000 rands worth of LG products. Later, we'll give you details on how to enter this week's bonus competition to win an LG G4 smartphone, where each SMS also automatically puts you in line to win the grand prize. When we return, it's paintwork problems aplenty and a shopping trip that leaves some teams squabbling.
Plascon, the paint with up to 15 years quality guarantee.
Welcome back to Winner Home, the Design Edition, brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank.
50,000 Rand is a lot of money, and our teams have 3 days to spend it. With such a big budget, our contestants are spoiled for choice. But they have to make the things that really matter happen.
We joined Ntuli at a Nedbank branch of the future to see how they have brought design into their environment.
Contestants have 50,000 Rand to spend on a living room environment. This is quite a fair amount of money, but it's money well spent, because the living room is central to creating and defining the character of the house. So the contestants really have to focus on infusing great design with functionality. For us as a bank, the branch environment is our living room, and we want to make sure that this is an environment where customers can feel comfortable, where we can have important conversations about their banking needs. So the flow of this branch environment is in such a way that customers can move in and out of here in a very convenient and effective manner. It's a very welcoming entrance where customers can very quickly step up to the reception area and be guided on where they need to go to get the right service. We've got great waiting areas where customers can also engage in other activities whilst they're waiting to be served. We also have some very nice pods where customers can do online banking in a way that isn't claustrophobic, but allows them to still be private. In addition, we also have outside areas where customers can go out and get some fresh air, take some calls, and then return back to do some banking. So we want to get away from the typical narrative of a branch being a space that's intimidating with long waiting queues, to really create an environment where customers can come in here, feel relaxed, feel comfortable, to have conversations with us about all their banking needs. So overall, this is how great design can transcend beyond the home and even into a business environment to help create a great experience for our customers. And this is how Nedbank has used design to create an environment where our customers can feel at home in our branches.
It's great to know even a bank can be just as comfy as your lounge. But what about the living rooms of our contestants? What advice does Tim have for them?
So the tips that I give the contestants for this particular challenge is to make sure that they use design to shape emotional and practical experiences for the users of the living room. And in the context of the budget, they should focus on first sorting out the essentials, making sure that there's a budget for a good couch, a nice coffee table, and then you can focus on the more accessorized parts of the living room. The last thing they want to do is to find themselves in a position where they've spent on great accessories, but they have a fairly uncomfortable couch.
While DeTale's room was once an empty slate, they're now making progress in the paint department.
So we're going with a very bold color in our lounge. We're using the Plascon Cashmere range, and the color we've chosen is Starlight Express. It's a very dark green. It's going to darken the room, but we complement it with very light colors and light furniture. Sorry, bro, just don't paint the roof yet, okay? I'm just not too sure it's going to work.
While Team DeTale might not be completely confident about their direction, Blueprints have some serious paint problems.
We get here, the guys start painting, and they are dripping paint all around.
I'm frustrated. The cutting, they can't even do that properly. This wall is supposed to be white, and it's already purple.
As for Team Bespoke, do they realize they're using the same color as Team Blueprints?
Our Plascon paint color is Revenge, which is a purpley grey color. It's quite ironic because I think the other teams want revenge on us.
Team DeTale is now down to just 2 members.
So we started with 4, one got voted out to 3, now another one's sick again.
Yeah.
And now it's just the 2 of us.
2 of us.
Me and my girl, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
In the house. Literally.
Hopefully this works out. I don't know here. But
I think it's better though.
You think it's better?
Yeah.
That the other teams have 4 members and we only have each other.
Less opinions.
Oh, if you look at it that way, yeah. That works. So what do you think about this?
I love it.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Great.
The other one was that it was too harsh on the eye, and also it'll still frame the TV a lot nicer. I like the way it's jagged like that.
Our wow factor this week will definitely be our feature wall, which is wall cladding.
The idea is to start the cladding sort of, 500 in on this side.
520.
We met our carpenter for the first time today.
We've got jobs programmed already, so it's like 2 weeks.
And the first thing he says to us is 2 weeks, and we said 2 days.
It's very, very tight.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Are you certain?
Yes.
I'm confident that he's confident that he'll be able to pull it off. We're just throwing a Hail Mary on this one.
Well, here's holding thumbs. At least DeTale's found a piece of furniture they like.
So we went to the store today, and lo and behold, we found the plasma unit that's going to work perfectly with our floating shelves.
The white goes with the floating shelves.
We could whip these legs off, we mount it on the wall.
I think it's perfect.
Let's do it.
Great.
We are
Bag it, got it.
Let's do it.
Now for the contentious curtains.
The lounge floor to ceiling is very low, so we need literally the curtains going from floor to ceiling to give it lift. They're only 225, it's not going to work, Jackie.
But the color's perfect and the texture's perfect as well.
You can't just keep giving this half-hearted attempt at curtains. That's when he lost us in the last.
No, I really understand what you're saying, but I just love the color, and I don't know where else we're going to find this.
We have to do this correctly, otherwise we're not going to make it to the next round. We'll lose another member, and then that's us done. We might as well just go home now.
Sure, yeah. When
Okay.
you put it like that, yeah.
As for Team Blueprint, the girls have found a couch that they really like.
And then Wanga and Sfiso ended up finding something for themselves.
Think about this. You're sitting at your lounge, your TV's here. You swerve through. You got your views here. Your wife is cooking. Hey, baby, what are we having tonight?
What are we
Swerve through.
cooking?
You're watching soccer. You swerve. Do you know who designed it? Ray and Charles Eames. If you don't know them, then you lost in design. Personally.
This is just unacceptable. I can't believe that you're actually taking this seriously. You want to put that with that.
Rochelle, what
How
is
do you
that?
feel? How do you feel?
Tell me that's not good, Rochelle. Tell me that's not good. How do you feel right now?
Relax.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well
At
done.
last. Yes.
Jay?
Do you want to try it? Maybe your whole perspective will
It will
change.
change, definitely.
I don't think so.
Just sit on it.
Please come sit on it.
Come and sit on it. Come.
Mommy,
You have to try it.
Mommy, 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 mommy. Bridget,
Ooh.
you are having
Throw
your red wine. Your red wine.
Your special
What is it?
wine.
And your expensive cheese. You got the view there. Like, how do you feel right now?
So,
Yeah! Hey, that was hard convincing. After sitting on the chair, she just loved it.
I ended up negotiating the whole discount, which helps us with more stuff.
While Blueprint seem to be making progress, Team DeTale is still confused and slow to whip out their credit card. Fortunately, their mentor Schane has arrived to lend them a helping hand.
Guys, I'm in love. This coffee table is just the best we've seen all day.
I love it. I just don't think it's going to work with the couch we've got. If the guy's sitting here, then how's he going to get to his coffee table?
You can layer it. You can
What does
add-
layering mean?
So you can actually make it look bigger by adding something lower on the one side and even something higher flanking it on that side. So whoever's seated can pull the tables away and can use it as side tables wherever they're seated.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it becomes a multifunctional object.
We're there with Schane, who also loves it. I'm just worried if it's going to come in within our budget. We're already stretched.
So you sold?
Well, let's just see how much the price is first. I know you like expensive things, so it might be out of our budget. So how much is it?
1.8.
Done. Let's get it.
There's a secret. For the coffee table, it's 3,800. Shh, don't tell him. He'll kill me. For once, I get something I really want.
In budget. But I get to the till, and it's 3.6. She lied to me.
Today, we are looking for a couch that is contemporary, not too fussy, and comfortable, and can seat quite a few people.
This is really nice.
So nice.
Love the color.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
And we're 4 people on here, so that's
nice
like,
big, eh?
it's
With
big.
A nice gap between
With space.
Just
Then
the way I
can
like
play
it.
FIFA comfortably.
And it's the contrast color of the wall paint. So I like this.
Now if only Blueprint could find something they all agree on. Their coffee table design has the team feeling pretty divided.
We had the carpenter, and surprise, surprise, we arguing again.
Remember, we agreed on low.
No, I would never agreed on that.
Okay, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, God.
You were here though. You were here though, Rochelle. Coffee table. Bridget and Rochelle are having doubts. They say the timber's pink, it looks cheap, it's that. They always have issues.
And the top
coming
base,
to it.
it's gonna make it 300 millimeters up.
My teammates, Lady Rochelle and Tweedledee and Tweedledum, they were trying to explain to me the whole story, and I can't even picture what they tried to say to me.
On top of that, we would like to have these 6 large mirrors. And basically, when you're sitting in your sofa, don't laugh. Honestly, seriously.
Why are you laughing? This is funny.
Mirrors? Seriously, guys?
I'm just shocked.
At what?
It was.
Everything, the mirrors, the
What don't you like about the mirrors,
sleepers,
Bridget? What don't you like about the mirrors?
Are you gonna be watching TV and then you're gonna be looking at yourself the whole time? You're gonna be seeing your face.
It's gonna be on the cladding, it's not on the mirrors.
The mirrors.
It just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you put this wood with this color wood in the same room.
Not so long
It's
ago,
just...
you were the one saying we should have different type of timbers.
I love working for Team Blueprint. The ideas are fresh and out there, but never four of them will agree on anything, which makes it rather difficult.
You know what? I will trust you on this project, and you've got a right idea. But as far as I'm concerned, I have to bite my tongue, and I think by tomorrow I would have pretty much chopped it off.
When we return, the team's feature walls start to take shape. But can DeTale handle Glorinah's fast deteriorating health? Welcome back to Winner Home, the Design Edition, brought to you by Private Property and proud association with Nedbank.
With no solo challenge safety net, our contestants are waging all-out design war. It's only day 2 in the lounge challenge, and they're already bringing out the big guns. No, not these tanks, the feature walls.
The mirrors for Blueprint's feature wall are rolling in. Careful with that, nobody on this team can afford 7 years bad luck.
The mirrors have been put in. Basically, the whole concept is doing what? Well, I'm not bringing that in here for here. So basically, it's the whole concept of the triangle and balance, but we've just way beyond. We are extremely happy. It's looking nice, looking perfect.
I love the mirrors on our wall because they truly reflect what the plans of our team were, which is basically bringing the outside inside.
Blueprint's couch has arrived and their mentor Grant is on his way to see how they're coming along. Let's hope he's impressed with all the pieces they've picked out after so much arguing over what to buy.
There's you good? How's it? Are you nearly on the floor? I see black leather, nice dark grey sofa, average curtains. Like, where's the excitement, the thing?
I think what we're missing in the team right now is just that level where we can all just agree on big, bold ideas. And I feel like there's that disconnection. Bold, then we play it safe.
Right now, I'm a bit panicky because you guys have got to find a way of getting this thing like bang. You've got to like pounce it back together. Otherwise, you can have a nice interior and a nice home with matching curtains and everything's going to be just average.
He pretty much said everything that I've been telling the boys the whole time. And I know the boys, they hate it when I say, I told you so. Because that's what I pretty much told them. I told you so, I told you so, I told you so.
Grant really emphasized what our grand plan was. He found that the room was just plain dead, and we really need to give that wow effect.
While the bespoke girls are out shopping, Sia is putting his skills as a carpenter to good use.
So this is a TV unit that goes very well with our theme. So we were actually struggling to get a plasma stand that was wide enough, so we opted to get it done by me.
Still, Sianda can't handle all the woodwork, so most of it's been outsourced. And now, ever so slowly, their feature wall is taking shape.
I think our feature wall is our focal point. That's where we want to catch our viewer. Whoever looks at that wall, that's where we want to grab their attention. We want them to stare at that wall and feel inspired.
You will see wood lighting against the wall, and then 3 old ladies sitting with cigars with a big attitude.
So this is our wallpaper. It's the 3 grannies smoking a cigar. It gives a perfect feeling for what we're trying to create in this room, which is like, put your feet up, relax.
And you can see
after
the
a long, hard
don't
day.
care about anything
They don't care.
but enjoying themselves. And that's what we want.
Yep.
The bespoke girls, they're still shopping for yet more decor, while Sia's the sole team member left on site.
We are busy shopping. Sia's alone, busy with the TV unit in the lounge like for the whole day.
Hi, Sia. Hey.
Where's everyone?
Gone shopping?
All 3 of them.
Yeah, actually, so...
Ntokozo walked in, I didn't expect her, because, I mean, we were so disorganized and I didn't know she was coming.
But Ntokozo couldn't wait for the girls any longer.
I have to leave, I have to go to a meeting.
Yeah.
And tell the girls I'm very disappointed. They have to be professional and they have to pitch up on site, and not all of them must go to go shopping.
Yes, we'll definitely sort that out.
Okay, bye.
The fact that I'm left alone most of the day is very frustrating because not much is done. It's just the plasma stand.
Oh wow, son, this is awesome. I think we should take it. Yeah, it goes with the Cuban feel.
Oh, you're just ready. You're just ready.
Yeah. This feather hat is the perfect hat. That's why we're here. But now, how much does it cost? I mean, we don't have a side table yet.
Meanwhile, a missing side table is the kind of problem DeTale's Glorinah wishes was her biggest. She is still struggling with her health, which has weakened further thanks to a severe case of food poisoning that's put her in hospital. Whether she'll be able to recover in time to help out her team is something that still remains to be seen. Speaking of which, they are off to see their carpenter.
We arrive at the timber yard. I'm thinking he hasn't started. He's been a bit sketchy on the phone. We're going to arrive there and he hasn't done a thing. How's it, Marcus?
Hi, Marcus.
Hi, how's it, Charles?
Good, thanks. Please tell me you've started.
I thought you said you wanted for next week.
No.
It's for tomorrow. It's
Tomorrow?
But we
Yeah,
made
that's
that
what I
clear.
told you today.
For tomorrow.
I'm joking. There's a check. For one panel.
Is this the one just ours?
Yeah.
What?
Really?
And this one?
Awesome.
That's
this one
great.
here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Remember we said the measurement's about 5 meters?
Yeah.
So we made this into 2 panels because it's far too big to get into the
Oh,
place.
I see.
And also because of the shape that we're doing on this.
So is this the other panel here?
This is the one with the shape that
You've done this one already?
Yeah. All done.
What?
All done, ready to go.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
And then we
so
still
all
just need
do
to
is
cut this into the
dimensions.
shape.
Yeah.
Yes!
The best route is just take a hose pipe and we just put it down on the shape that we want to create and wing it. Cut it already.
A quick slicing session with the jigsaw, and just like that, DeTale is one step closer to finishing their feature wall.
And suddenly, it's done. It's complete. We're so stoked.
So let's do the victory dance. Ayoba! Ayoba! Ayoba!
While DeTale celebrates, Kanya visits their out-of-action teammate.
Hey, Glorinah. Oh, man. Came to see you. Your team misses you quite a bit. I wanted to come check on you, see how you're doing. How are you feeling? What's going on?
I'm not so good, eh? Haven't eaten, lost a lot of water. Nothing stays down. So I'm really not feeling well. And I just feel like I can't go on. I think the best thing for me is just to go back home. Because at the end of the day, it's about my health and life. I tried to make my dream come true, but yeah.
I think you did make your dream come true. You came here the second time. You've done everything that you possibly can in your power, and it's okay. All right? Don't cry. You've proved yourself. Did everything that's in your power. Right, I'll give you a hug and get out of here. Get some rest, okay? Take care of yourself. All right? Get some rest. Okay.
Saying goodbye to Glorinah is very tough for us at Winner Home, especially since this is her second time in the competition and she did not get eliminated. But in favor of her own well-being, she has chosen to go home. Now the news is tough for us, but it's time for her team to know.
Other way. Yeah, there.
Hey, Jad and Travis.
Hi.
Hey, Jan, how are you doing?
I've got some bad news, guys.
Why, what's wrong?
I went to go see Glorinah at the hospital.
Yeah.
She's not doing well. In fact, she won't be coming back into the competition. She's going home.
So we don't even get to see her.
She's too weak. Her body can't handle it. So she's going home immediately.
Sure, I'm still so confused.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
That's hectic, eh?
So what happens now?
It's just the two of us now.
When we return, more decorating drama. Don't forget to vote online for your favorite room on winnerhome.tv to be entered into our amazing grand prize draw. Own LG's designer range for your home. Now available at Dion Wired. Welcome back to Win a Home, the Design Edition. Brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank.
It's the final day of the Winner Home Lounge Challenge. Let's hope with 50,000 Rand in 3 days, our contestants can impress our judges.
Or at least not destroy their cladding.
We tried putting it through the door and it started cracking, and then, well, luckily enough we've got the carpenter right there, but I'm still panicking that we really need to push things and get everything done.
All right. Is it okay here? Sure. Guys, seems like you need all the help you can get. Here's a piece of your wall. You guys are aware that this is the final day. Yeah. And if you do not finish this lounge, you are going home.
What? We have to be ready for the judges. There's no other way.
How you seeing that?
Hey, man. What you doing?
I think you missed a spot right there.
Oh, yeah.
You've been busy with this the whole day? And what about the rest of your lounge?
We're getting there.
We're getting there, y'all. We just need to put it together.
Just some rearranging.
It's the final day.
Yeah, don't worry about us. It'll be sorted. It'll be sorted.
And where is the rest of your team?
They're shopping.
Again?
Yeah.
When Kanya popped in, it just worsened my anxiety. That's when I realized that doom, 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 time is running the hell out.
What are they for? No, that's...
Hey, DeTale!
Hey, Kanya,
Hi,
what's
Kanya.
up?
This is impressive, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Nice couch. Looks like a...
None of that, Kanya.
What do you mean?
No.
But look at the space.
Judges only, judges only.
What else do you guys need to get done?
Just need to get the LG OLED TV up here on the cabinet, and then we can watch a movie.
Well, it's your final day. An hour left.
Yeah, we've still got a bit to do, so we'll hurry up.
You're doing a great job. You don't need my luck.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Kanya.
Cheers, guys.
With the judges arriving within the hour, our contestants are rushing to put the finishing touches on their lounge. One of the most exciting has to be the state-of-the-art LG OLED TV being fitted in each of their living rooms. Kanya popped into the store to find out more about what makes this 5.8mm thin curved piece of art a serious living room must-have.
Vidashan, the LG OLED TV looks like the perfect centerpiece for our contestants' lounges. What makes it so special?
Well, this is LG's organic LED TV, and what makes it so special is that it has a 4-color pixel. Most other TVs only have 3 colors, which is red, green, and blue. Here we have white as the added color, so that's what gives you your infinite contrast ratio in your real-life colors.
Definitely. I can see the black is crisp.
The black is really crisp because we have self-lighting pixels, so they can turn themselves off and on when they need to, and that's how you get the true black color on the TV.
Perfect picture needs to be accompanied by the perfect sound.
The perfect sound will definitely be our LG Music Flow soundbar. It's a 7.1 700-watt soundbar, so it has brilliant sound, and it's compatible with our Music Flow speakers. Music Flow speakers are basically a wireless home audio solution. So they connect up to your Wi-Fi network, and you can play all your music through it via your phone. And they pay up to the soundbar, which means you get a surround sound effects.
Vidashan, I've noticed that TVs have curves nowadays. What's that for?
The curve actually gives you a more immersive viewing experience. So when you're in front of it, you really feel like you're in the picture.
Perfect picture, perfect sound, perfect presenter. Can't wait to watch myself on Winner Home on this bad boy.
There are just 5 minutes to go and Blueprint's in a frenzy.
We're puffing pillows, putting everything together. Got further than last time, and we will finish.
We're not happy, obviously, with most things because we had this great chair that we wanted to keep, and the lady's like, nah.
There's 5 minutes to go before we have to leave our room, and one of our mirrors is still not up.
We're lounging around. We're just like, well, relaxed.
Contestants, time is up. Everybody out.
Let's go.
The judges have arrived.
Our judges are Simon Bray from Private Property and Result from Plascon, as well as Tanya Thomas, our guest judge for the week. Tanya has worked in the industry for 20 years. Her second interior design agency, Kiara Tiara, named in honor of her late daughter, is one of the most sought after in the country.
I really would like to see people grow within this industry. This is what we are needing. I do believe that if you're a good interior designer, you can't just design what you like to do. You have to be able to be adaptable and to be approachable by different clientele. I used to be quite classic and then decided to become a lot more contemporary and sleek and modern, but still absolutely beautiful. To be a South African designer, I think you need to be true to yourself. I think you need to use our local people to manufacture. I really do think that we should support South African homegrown.
The first lounge to be exposed to our judges' critical eyes is that of Team Blueprint. Has their cladding come right, and will the judges get that wow factor that they've all worked so hard to create?
Hey, this is lovely.
Wow.
I quite like the mirror. That's really cool.
Wow, I like this colour. Revenge. It's a beautiful grey. I love that they've used mirrors over there.
I like the mirror. I definitely like the mirror. And I do see that the line is slightly off. It looks a little bit skew on the top.
Perhaps we should get one of the contestants in
Yeah.
and then we can chat through those types of issues with them.
I'll get one for you. Sviso.
Okay. How's it?
Great, brother.
Hey, how's it, guys? Basically, we still got the same elements as upstairs, so it's still seaside hues. The carpet resembles the elements of the deep blue sea. We brought back the elements of copper there, so that the room and the whole house is that connection of that. You don't feel disconnected. Playful cushions, just to give it that plush feel.
And the wooden feature?
It's an element from upstairs, so we're bringing in reclaimed timber in a very sleek way, and we're being very eco-friendly. LEDs behind it. I love it.
Yeah, I must say I really like what it does for that purple-grey colour. Is incredible. Yeah, so now for the bad news. There seems to be, and I don't know, but there seems to be some creative division in the team.
They're definitely discussing the carpet. They're definitely discussing the elements that the boys brought into the room and what we brought to the room.
Those pieces of wood, not our choice.
I feel the carpet looks a bit kitsch.
Moving on to Team Bespoke. Their lounge has a cool Cuban feel, and they take a theme so seriously they've even created a custom drink to help set the mood.
Welcome everyone, welcome to Buena Vista Villas. Please have a B for Bespoke Sparkling Mocktail.
Thank you.
We took our inspiration from Havana in Cuba, the idea of Havana and Durban, two coastal cities. We wanted an elegant, comfortable space by the sea that was not your typical nautical seashells, Sally sells seashells by the seashore kind of feeling. And that's why we took this image and we made customized wallpaper.
Only thing I wanted to ask you about was the wall paint colour.
Yes.
Why did you choose that colour?
We wanted the room to feel cozy. We wanted a neutral base, and we wanted something that could withstand this picture.
I do wonder if you won't get too tired of the mural after a while and that it's a little bit too themed. Just attention to detail. There's no backing board to your TV cabinet and you can actually see the plugs and things like that. But all in all, it's a very well-balanced room and you actually have enough seating for quite a few people, which is very nice.
Thank you.
This is like the ultimate way to stage a room if you were bringing a buyer into a space.
Great stuff, Renata. Judges, let's finish our drinks. We have some more rooms to look at.
Team Details, to be exact. Will the judges love their look, or will Travis and Jacqueline regret they spent their last minutes lounging around?
Oh my,
Yeah,
this
this is
colour's
lovely, yeah.
amazing.
Judges, this is Travis, and he's representing DeTale.
Hi there.
Tell us all about your lounge.
Our lounge, we use a lot of raw and natural materials. We thought that these materials brought a lot of integrity to the room. We're also influenced by the Durban surrounds. Like we've got the concrete over here, we've got the wood on the wall, as well as the copper. And then also from the hilly landscape of KZN, we wanted to bring that in the curve of the wood.
I love that you've taken a risk with the colour, but the white sets it off beautifully, and the fact that you've taken it up onto the corners gives this room added height, which works perfectly. It's a great choice.
I think the thing that I really enjoy about this room is they haven't only painted the cornice, but they've painted the hallway, and I think that just opens up this entire living area. You know, it's now one big space.
The balance is also done very well.
Yes.
They've utilized the full space. I mean, out of the 3 rooms, you can seat the most people in this room by far. It's very important that.
I particularly like the coffee table.
Yeah,
it's the
me
right
too.
size, it's got that mass to it because of the concrete. That's probably my favorite piece in the whole room.
One thing that I have noticed is that the length of the curtains are way too short. The standard max is to have 2 centimeters off the floor. That's at least about 5.
These shelves, for me, just don't have the right mass, and I think that lets down an otherwise great design.
Well, I'll be seeing you at the next elimination. And judges, you need to deliberate.
Yeah. It's going to be hard.
Now let's look at those rooms again, but from a budget perspective. Team DeTale spent nearly half of their 50,000 Rand on a 20,000 Rand sofa. But considering that it's the heart of most living rooms, it was money well spent. The other big expense was their walls cladding, that came in at 7,000 Rand. As for Team Blueprint, their cladding, as well as their tables and shelves, cost them just under 9,000 Rand. Again, their sofa was also their biggest expense, but theirs only cost them 15,200 Rand, leaving them with more to spend on accessories. Big shoppers Bespoke, who'd won an extra 5,000 Rand for winning last week's challenge, had a cool 55 grand to blow. At 9,414 Rand, their wall cladding was the most expensive of all the teams. But as Sianda could create their TV unit for just 2,800, this helped them save. When we return, our judges reveal their favorite room, and someone ends up in tears.
Make Instant Bond Indicator happen. It does a real-time credit check and lets you know the home loan amount you can qualify for in 3 minutes flat. Go to netbank.co.za/home loans and make the things that really matter happen. Netbank.
Welcome back to Win a Home, the Design Edition, brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank.
Hi, contestants. Welcome back to the studio. Firstly, some good news. Glorinah is home safe and sound, being cared for by her family. We wish her all the best and a speedy recovery. Secondly, I have some bad news. Although Team DeTale have lost a member, no one is safe from elimination. 2 of you are going home today.
Kanya says 2 people are going home. Shock of my life. I can't deal. I'm like, oh, come on.
There's always a trick and a twist to this show. You're never safe, like Kanya says.
Overall, the judges were impressed with your lounges, which makes their decision very difficult. Bespoke, your theme was clear and made quite an impression on our judges. The Go-Go's were a bold choice. However, they felt that the room was too condensed and that the wall color did not work for the space. Blueprint, your mirrors really brought the exterior into your interior, and the judges loved your wall color, but they did feel the disconnect in your team. Team DeTale, the judges loved your organic theme, the use of the reclaimed wood and the natural elements. But the judges were put off by your floating shelves and your curtains were a little too short. Having said that, the winning room this week is... Congratulations, Team DeTale. Good work, guys.
We've won the challenge. I'm ecstatic. We really needed this.
The remaining 2 teams, please go to the voting room.
The voting dungeon was very scary. Like, even the setting is just horrific.
We've kind of created a friendship between the 4 of us, and so it is quite emotional for us to think that we are responsible for sending one of our own home.
I do believe most of the time we get that we're a team, you know, we get that we have to get things done as a team. And I feel like we need a bit more time to understand each other.
But we don't have the time. and we always buckle under pressure. And we're like the last minute goats. Like everything will be just in time, literally.
The energy in the room, everybody's just sad, and you can almost feel that. Nobody wants to go home.
We ready, guys?
I'm crying because one of my team members will be going home, and maybe it will be me.
Sadly, if your team doesn't come out on top, it spells the end of the line for someone.
I felt more and more that you didn't enjoy being in the team. So I think I'm gonna vote you out.
Now it's time for Team Blueprint to decide whose journey has come to a close.
Whoever needs to go tonight, it should be based on who really needs to be here, who really wants this, and who can really work as a team.
When you enter that room, it's home time for you. So I get there and I'm nervous.
It's not just mainly about decorating and designing. We all know we're here because we're good in that. And I just want to show that we can cohesively work together. Because that is what our downfall is at the moment.
Okay, can I ask something? Bridget, you came back, you didn't like the grand plan, you didn't like the mirrors, you didn't like most things, basically. Do you think you're a team player, though?
I am a team player because to me, for like team, is something that you need to voice yourself. My main thing is that I don't want to get into an argument with anybody. I pretty much wanted to be very calm about it. The plan was completely changed. Nobody kept me up to date. At the end of the day, there's suddenly mirrors into the whole picture. The whole plan has changed. And then there was a couple of faults that came along during the whole process. And then at the end of the day, who ended up saving the day?
Bridget, master bedroom. We changed our color. That was you. The bed was too high.
But anyway, what was
No.
It was a mistake that you did.
No, it wasn't a mistake. I came to work. Please listen. Every flaw that we had in that master bedroom was because of you, Bridget. The big issues, the paint, the curtains, fine. Rochelle can take that. The paint, the high bed, the white linen, the carpet that was light. Yes, we all agreed on it, but I had problems with white stuff because
But that's what a team does. You voice your opinion.
That's the problem, Bridget. Voicing your opinion is fine, but you gotta learn to come to equilibrium.
Did I ever buy something that we did not all agree on?
Yes. Yes.
What did I buy?
You came with this high bed because your house has a high bed. And you lied to us and told us that you have a bed when there wasn't no bed.
It takes one comment to get the best of Bridget, you know? And Spiso brought it on, and I was like, okay, wow, this is on now.
Have I ever lied to you?
You lied and said we have the bed.
I did not lie. I do not lie. Being called a liar is one thing that I'm not.
You're clicking your tongue.
Don't call
but
me a
you're
liar.
clicking your tongue.
Don't call me a liar. I do not lie. I don't need to lie to you.
Okay, guys, let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Bridget is angry, says I call her a liar on national TV. I'm sorry for that.
Guys, are we ready to vote?
It's a series of a lot of issues, snapping, emotions, controlling. So it's not something we just created off our heads, you know.
I do not lie.
There has to be a sense of respect and unity in the team and an understanding for us to work and win in this competition.
Wanga.
Contestants, each team has had the opportunity to vote for one member to leave us today. Team Bespoke, the member leaving us today is Sianda. You've been eliminated. Team Blueprint, at the end of your votes, there was a tie. We had to call on your mentor to give us a tiebreaker. The member of Team Blueprint leaving us today is Bridget. You have been eliminated. Can Team DeTale please join us? It doesn't get easier from here, contestants. Next week, you will put your time management and your budget skills to the test. You will have 2 days and less than half of this week's budget to complete the challenge. By the end of next week, more of you could be going home. No one is safe from elimination. Tune in to Winner Home next week to see all the drama as our contestants have half the amount of budget they had this week and half the time to complete their next room challenge. Don't forget to enter our weekly SMS competition where you could stand a chance at winning 50,000 Rand in LG products, a luxury Mercedes-Benz GLC, or our 2-bedroom apartment in the beautiful Ilala Views in Durban.
Each week, we also have wonderful bonus viewers prizes. And this week, you stand a chance of winning an LG G4 smartphone. The LG G4 is an evolutionary step in redefining smartphone features with an exceptional camera, beautiful design, innovative technology with the ultimate user experience, delivering on LG's promise of innovation for a better life. To enter, SMS the keyword LG plus your name and town to 33728. That's 33728. SMSs are charged at R1.50. Entries close at midnight on Monday, the 21st of September, and T's and C's can be found on winnerhome.tv. Last week's winner of our SMS prize is Kevin November from Crawford, Cape Town, who wins our second bed to the value of 5,000 Rand. That's Winner Home, the Design Edition, brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank.
I vote for Bridget.
Bridget.
Wanga.
I vote Zimkita.
I vote for Sia.
I vote for Sia. So, Sia, I think I'm gonna vote you out.
Another feel-good production.
Whether it's your first apartment in the city, a trendy suburban townhouse, or that dream family home on a golf estate, there's a home for everyone on Private Property.